you're explaining it the proper way. He's not a superstar. It's not, Mahomes or Allen or Justin Herbert or Joe Burrow. It's not that, but it's still really damn good. It's still a guy that walks into the locker room and the team goes, hey, he's been around. He's done some really good things and played at a high level to where the team can have some confidence in the quarterback position and think of the team as in, hey, we're a little more dangerous than people are giving us credit for. This guy, we've seen him make big plays and highlight shows all these years. He is a pretty damn good athlete. He's got a quick release, right? He can make all the throws. So there's a lot of things to like about his physical talent. And, Mike, I think as it sits here right now, and you kind of hit on it to start, hey, as we stand here, March, whatever the hell day it is, 7th, the Saints, to me, are in the leader house of the best team in the NFC, NFC South as it stands right now. As it stands right now, we'll see where it goes. I know Carolina's got some young talent. But, again, like we broke down, that all line's still real. That defense was number 5 in football. It's not horrible. Dennis Allen's a damn good defensive coach. So they got some things to be, happy about. You got Juwan Johnson, a tight end, who looked damn good, right? We explained the receivers. Alvin Kamara still got some tread on the tires. So, you break them down there and you start to go, yeah, they got a quarterback now and they got positive vibes and they got some things you like on their roster to where you go, yeah, why wouldn't they be considered the betting favorite to win the NFC South as we stand right now, unless some teams make some big-time moves in that division to change the thoughts of their teams in our minds.
And being the best team in the NFC South means hosting a playoff game and losing to the top wild card in the NFC, most likely, which is what we saw last year. But still, it's a starting point. It's a way to begin to rebuild the Saints brand as they try to get back to that elite level. They were at the elite in the NFC for a while. They 27 through 2019, 2020, every year, playoffs, every year, heartbreaking loss, and they kept coming back, and they've made do without Drew Brees for a couple of years, and now this is a dawn of something new for the Saints. It's a reason to get excited because it was starting to feel as if the Saints were becoming irrelevant in the NFL without Brees, without Sean Payton. Where are we? Where do we go? How do we go from here? And this is at least something where you can try to tread water, win the division, and maybe just get better on the fly. Look, I say this every year as the season approaches. The team that you see in January is going to be much different than the team you see in September. Teams get better as the season goes along. And there are question marks. Who will the starters be? It's going to be somebody other than it was for all 4 teams in Week 1. Mariota's been cut by the Falcons. Tom Brady's retired, and he's not coming back to the Buccaneers. And Baker Mayfield will be gone and already is gone from the Carolina Panthers. So you're going to have different starters. And, you mentioned the Panthers and Frank Reich. I really do think that David Tepper wants more than a Derek Carr. And I think Frank Reich has had enough of the recycled veteran quarterbacks, regardless of what Derek Carr does.
Right.
He just wants to get off that ride. It's been too many years of Jacoby Brissett, Phillip Rivers, Carson Wentz, Matt Ryan. Stop the ride.
Right. Stop the ride. And, the Carolina Panthers have been doing the same damn thing, just with another group of guys, right? So it's like it meets where it's like Frank Reich's like, damn, I'm sick of this crap. And David Tepper and the Panthers are probably like, I'm sick of this crap too. Yeah. Didn't work out. Teddy Bridgewater, okay, yep, Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, blah, blah, blah. Didn't work. So they've had enough of that as well. I understand that. And I think ultimately, that's like one of the things I was interested in with Carolina. Yeah, how all in would they go there? Because they do seem like a team that's, you make the Frank Reich hire, the state of their team, yeah, they're primed and ready for to get a young guy and develop him and make him the face of that franchise for a long time. So now they are stuck in that boat. And I think that's the other reason, this makes it interesting and maybe why the Saints were maybe aggressive in this whole conversation, because they went, wait, there's some teams here that we're not in the top 10 or we're not drafting high. We don't have other options. We like this guy. We got to get him now and make it happen. Carolina, yeah, they got other options. The Jets, they got Aaron Rodgers, and that conversation's still percolating, along with Jimmy Garoppolo, kind of by the wayside there. But now Carolina's going to sit back and go, okay, all right, Carolina, to me, is a team that I got my eye on to look at to make a major trade and get up in the draft and make sure they get one of the two quarterbacks they deem to be franchise-type leaders of their franchise for a long time. So I think that makes it even more urgent now with Derek Carr out of the picture.
I said this yesterday. I think David Tepper's had enough of being told no by veterans. He wants to go get a guy that can't tell him no, although we're getting closer to the day where one of these young quarterbacks is going to have enough money in the back where he could say no to someone like David Tepper. We're not there yet, though, and I think they're going to get one of those top quarterbacks in this year's draft class. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.